Ah, man. Got around. OG7 back here. And today, I have a tale of victory. I have a tale of glory. A few animalistic men banded together to form a tribe, and the cohesiveness of the tribe was a code they lived by called Beast Mode Law. And by Beast Mode Law, they decided to stand together and fight to the very last breath to ensure the legends they left behind, the younger generation, when they read it, they would be confused to whether it was actually a mythology, a fable, or if it actually happened. Because real masculinity is a dying breed. And he wanted to at least leave a legacy for the younger guys to read it. Because sometimes, man, there's this book called the Thousand Faces of a Hero, or the Thousand Journeys of a Hero. My main man, Drew Guest, recommended to me, man, he's going to send me the book. And it tells you, like, when they make these movies about heroes, the concepts, the trials and tribulations that the hero has to go through. And I want to give you this quick example before I tell you what this video is about. There's a story of a young girl. You know how young girls like immediate gratification? That's why women like immediate gratification. That's why they mess with bad boys, and they don't mess with works in progress. They don't mess with beta males until after the bad boys have blown them out, blown their backs and the JJ's out, and they're no longer useless. They just flap in the wind. Hello, 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 right? So there's a concept, man. There's this Aesop's fable. So this little girl walks by, she sees this cocoon, and there's a caterpillar, and he's struggling, man, to get out, man. So the little girl's like, "Oh, little caterpillar, let me help you, man." She cuts open the cocoon, and the fat little lump body of the caterpillar falls out, and he's just laying there and everything. And he's got those little Tyrannosaurus Rex wings. They're not even developed right, and he's flipping around. So then this old Chinese dude comes by, and she picks up the caterpillar and say, "Hey, can you help me with the caterpillar? I cut him out of the cocoon, and his wings are too small, and his belly's fat, and he's so hungry, he's wriggling around." And the Chinese dude says to her, "Hey, little girl, you have done this caterpillar a disservice. I just wanted to help him be free." And the Chinese dude goes, "No, because what makes a little fat caterpillar a very strong and beautiful butterfly is the journey of struggling to release himself from the cocoon. It's the trials and tribulations of struggle that develop the beauty of the butterfly and make all of the liquid from his fat little plump body go out into his wings to expand and get big." It's just like lifting weights, guys. Your muscle is just an organism, and all it does is it responds to the workload you put on it. That's why you see a lot of guys with big muscles. It's called progressive resistance, and it's called system overload, man. So all they do is they stimulate the muscle to pass what it was used to before, and they recover and stretch and take in nutrients so that the muscle overcompensates. It's called hypertrophy. Hypertrophy. And you got to look at life like this for you younger guys, man. And I apologize for the mind fuck that society has done for you guys, man. It's really fucked, bro. And I missed I missed the transformation because the 10 years I was in prison, I didn't watch TV, man, for the whole 10 years. So I didn't get to see the evolution of the mindfuckery of feminism, man, and gynocentrism, and it's not cool to be a man. It's not good to be a man. You know, it's not good to be in control of your emotions. It's good to live with a single mom. You know, fuck my dad. He never did shit for me. I don't need a dad, right? Like women go, "I don't need a man." So little young boys go, "I don't need a man," right? I got it. I missed all that, dude, because I didn't watch TV, so I didn't get to see the evolution of it. It's like the movie Red Dawn, man. I was in a capsule, so then when everybody else was giving you guys like the COVID-19 shot, I'm sorry, you can't say it on YouTube. When everybody give you these new strange vaccines, man. You know, right? Like in the movie Red Dawn, right? They give you these Resident Evil. Resident Evil. I was in a fucking pressure chamber, right? Or a time capsule, right? Like the movie Demolition Man. So they're giving all the rest of the young boys these vaccines and shit, right? These shots. And so then it's like the movie Pandorum. Hey, I'm gonna be serious for a minute, you young guys. You're always on your phone like little young girls, and there's a difference between young men and young women. Young women are supposed to be pretty and to be seen their headlights and showing their ass and twerking, taking pictures with their back arched. Look at me. Look at me. Hit me from the back because I'm a whore, right? I'm sorry, you can't say it on YouTube. I'm promiscuous. A young man's job is to be very stoic, bro. Be very disciplined, bro. Be very picky about who you give your seed to with your baloney pony. Because when you give your seed, you give your DNA, you give your genetics. So why you want to give it to a promiscuous semen receptacle where there's 15 other dudes' seeds swimming around, my man? Have some type of standards for yourself. So anyway, back to the story. The Chinese dude says, you did it a disservice. So what I want to say to you guys, man, in this life, bro, there is no immediate gratification. That is a female narrative, man. Females want things instantly. And I understand when you're raised by a single mom, you see your mom wanting shit instantly, you know. Like, hey, divorce rape your dad. I can get all of his money. I don't have to go to school. I don't have to work in corporate America. I don't have to climb ladder. I can just divorce rape your dad. And then he never gets to see you because now I'm going to poison you. So you just grow up to be a male, female. Like you got male genitals, but you're a female inside, right? So what I want to share with you young guys, there is no immediate gratification. There is none, man. What makes the man, dude, is the path of the journey. So when Drew Guest sends me this book, I'm going to do a video on it. I'm going to do a book reading or a book recommendation, right? And so what I want to share with you, man, is the struggle. It's paying your dues. That's how you go from being a little wimpy bitch boy to a bodybuilder, a powerlifter, or a superb athlete from practicing over and over and over. There's a book I recommend to my Patreon guys. I give you the PDF. It's called The Compound Effect. And it says the little things you do daily determine in the long run who you become. So if you watch a lot of twerking and TikTok and Snapchat and you beat your meat a lot to porn, dude, and you smoke weed a lot and you looking for some get rich quick thing on the internet, right? These entrepreneurs and young dudes say, yeah, you can make a money like me, man. You ain't got to work 1 hour a day, man. You make 10,000 a month or whatever this ridiculous shit they're saying, right? I'm here to tell you, man, there is no quick path to success. The quick path is actually a long path. So moving forward, what I'm going to do on my platform, dude, I'm going to be changing the platform message, man. So what that means is, dude, after the education they gave me, that most of the cats on YouTube below, young, ignorant cats, man, that's not my audience, man. I want a young cat who realizes there's a deficiency in his life. And he has the forethought, dude, you know, the gumption, right? The realization of, hey, if it's going to be, it's up to me. I don't like the way my life is, man. I'm watching all this bullshit in the movies and rap videos and country western videos, man, and alternative videos and house music videos. I'm watching all this shit, all this comedy on YouTube, all this funny shit entertaining me. But what is it actually doing? It's just wasting my life. I want to change my life, man. And then those are the type of dudes I want to come to my channel because, man, this is how it works, man. Hey, games would be sold, not told, man. The reason I charge on my Patreon because, dude, you cannot put pearls before swine, guys. What's pearls before swine? For those of you who don't go boar hunting with me or you never killed a boar, swine are nasty animals. They eat anything. They eat their own poop. They eat each other. Like, not like women do, like licky. I'm talking about if one swine gets sick, man, or hurt, or breaks his leg or something, the other ones will, what is that called? Converge upon him and shall smite him down with the power of the Lord, ingesting him, man. If you fall in there, like I don't know if you worked on the pig farm before, if you in there slopping the hogs and shit, you giving them the corn and the garbage you giving them, and you slip and fall, my man, and you don't get up, they will eat you, man. So all that means is swine will eat anything. They're dirty. That's why a lot of people don't eat pork. People don't know why. Google that, do that, young dudes, on your phone. Because pigs eat anything. You are what you eat. So if you got an animal that's eating a lot of garbage and feces and just nasty stuff, and then it's in their meat through their DNA and cells, and you're eating that. I'm not going to go into this whole political diatribe. All I'm saying is I am no longer giving my jewels of wisdom to young, ignorant guys that don't realize there is a deficiency in your life, my man. The very fact that you hear this message and you get mad, you have a deficiency. Because let me tell you something, man. When I was playing sports or I was a little dude getting my ass beat, you know what I mean, or whatever the deficiencies I had, man, and somebody will point that out to me. Yeah, you just a little skinny little fuck boy, little bitch. I'd be like, yeah, you're right, man. How can I not be that? I didn't get mad, you know what I mean? Who the fuck are you telling me I'm a little bitch boy, little bitch? Who you? No, man, the fact that they're saying it must be true. Because, I mean, I was a little dude, and I had the forethought to know that I didn't want to be that person. So I'm asking my channel from now on, man. I'm changing my platform message to go into deeper, heavier concepts to explain violence and the mindset of when to use violence, how to avoid violence, man. How to be a non-violent person in this world, because, man, the sign of a true man is not a man that could do violence like these young dudes that just be taking people's life. The sign of a true man is like me when I was disrespected the other day. And I got EAD, extreme anger disorder. And one of my coping mechanisms, like say a dude says something to me that I feel is disrespectful. What happens is, man, I get this little tingle in my stomach and my ears start ringing. So my counselor, my psychiatrist says to me, hey, OG Silverback, when you first get the little tingle in your stomach and your ear start ringing, you have to very quickly think to yourself, hey, you know what, man, it's not that serious. Maybe they didn't mean it. And you have to be the bigger person. Then you kind of calm yourself down, because instead of ringing going like this, it starts going, and it starts going away, and a little tickle. And then if they disrespect you again, one of my other coping mechanisms is to remove myself from that threat, so then I can take some cleansing breaths and calm down so I can get the ringing to go, right? And then my third coping mechanism is just to quit being exposed to that type of energy, or that type of an environment, or that toxic person, because then if my ringing doesn't get to go down, and just then I Super Saiyan, dude. And once I Super Saiyan, I'm like the Incredible Hulk, man. I remember when I was a kid, people was like, man, you don't want to get that dude mad, because I would just go from 0 to 100. And for those of you who think I'm a wimpy bitch boy, I don't know what I'm doing, God bless you, man. But the people that understand, I would just go from 0 to 100, and I would see red, dude. And once I did my carnage and I did the craziness, and I had the silver handcuffs, the silver bracelets on behind my back too tight, and I'm in a 6x6 cold cell, and I'm thinking to myself, man, it wasn't that serious, man. But then the damage is done. So now that I'm older and I don't like those mini vacations, bro, because my life is too precious to be rotting away in some dude's dungeon, bro, I have these coping mechanisms. So what I want to say to you guys, man, I'm going to share with you what I've learned through counseling from my psychiatrist, dude, and these professionals that are trained to deal with guys like me with PTSD, anger management issues, extreme anger disorder, multiple personality disorder. I've had to develop different personalities to cope with my internal demons. I'm going to share those thoughts with you young guys who are heavy enough, or wise enough to want to be heavy, wise enough to understand at your young life, bro. If you don't take your life in your hands, my man, nothing's going to change, because nobody's going to save you. Your single mom can't save you. Your dad who abandoned you can't save you. Your homies can't save you. It's like the blind leading the fucking blind, bro. So for those of you who have the forward thought to love yourself enough to look at your life and say, hey, man, my life's not where I want it to be, man. And OG Silverback's always talking that positive shit, man. I'm going to try PMA, positive mental attitude. I'm going to try PMA just once, just to see what happens. And I'm going to give it my all, because OG Silverback says you got to put in work, man. You got to reap it for your soul. So that's all I'm saying, man. My platform's going to be changing, bro. I'm going to be helping you guys to have the right mental mindset. And for those of you who the concepts are too heavy, or they're not entertaining enough for you, or none of that flashiness stuff for you, man, I just say to you, man, skip on, little doggy, because you know what, man? I'm not here for the masses, my man. I'm here for the man who wants to be master of the masses, however he defines that. And it will not be entertaining.